Andrew Luck, the Colts rookie quarterback, joining us on the program. Have you watched tape of the Steelers game?
I have.
Okay. Do you go? How does it feel when coach, plays something, reverses it, plays it back, plays it against the same play?
You get used to it. I think you get used to it.
But what play did he bring back and forward a couple of times?
It might have been the pick six. I don't know.
How many times did he play it?
Oh, not too many. He didn't drag it on too long. It wasn't too bad.
When you go to the sideline after that, who says something to you, or who do you talk to right after that?
That's a good question. Probably, I think I went up to Reggie and then said my bad, and I knew it was my fault, and then probably Coach Clyde Christensen, the quarterback coach, right after that. But I honestly can't really remember too much.
But you look at something like that, and I just wanted to see your body language there. I don't know how much it affected you. I didn't feel like it did. That you smiled. Do you know what you felt like? What is that?
Yeah. I definitely wasn't happy. I think got a little upset. At first, and then tried to own up to my mistake, make sure people knew it was my fault, no one else's, and then realized. A series is coming up pretty quick, after the extra point and the kickoff. So I got to, make sure my mind's right to hopefully go out there and redeem myself.
What was it like to go against Polamalu?
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. He's everywhere on the field. You can tell why he's, been so successful in his career, and obviously part of a great defense, and I think he makes them, very, very good. Was there any USC Stanford trash talking going on at all? No. I try to stay away from trash talking, and I think he does as well. Have you been hazed yet? I've been hazed yet. Besides having to sing Country Roads by John Denver, not too much. Wait, how did that go? It went awful.
Now, why did the whole West Virginia thing?
Oh, I chose to sing Country Roads, I guess I should clarify, but I had to sing, so I figured I'd sing.
Oh,
sing a song I knew some words to.
Okay, so they said you get to pick your song. I thought they would make you sing like the fight song for your alma mater.
Yeah, but Stanford's fight song is the rock song All Right Now. So I guess they gave me a free pass. When you do karaoke, is that your go-to? To be honest, I have never done karaoke in my life.
Well, you have to experience that.
Obviously, I'm not living. No.
No, you're not at all. We're talking Andrew Luck, the Colts quarterback, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. The questions that you get, is there a prevailing question or theme to it so far, whether it's local media or national media?
No, there's, I think questions from all different angles. Obviously, in my situation, you're going to get questions about Peyton and the impact he's had on this franchise, the great impact he's had. But it's to be expected, and enjoy it. What do you have to prove this year? I think I don't know. As to myself, I'd like to prove that that I can handle playing in the NFL. I think it's the great thing about football is. You have to go out there and prove yourself every weekend. You can't, rest on last weekend's laurels. You can't rest on your senior season in college laurels or a preseason game, whatever that may be. So, I hope to, prove to myself that I can go out there and handle, being a starting quarterback in the NFL. We often hear about the speed is different in the NFL to college. How different is that? Yeah, I think definitely a big jump. Especially the linebackers. I think in college you get a tight end on a linebacker, and at least at Stanford that was a good matchup with the speed we had at tight end, and now it's those linebackers can run, they can cover, they can do a lot of things. Were you nervous the other night against Steelers at all? Yeah, no, I definitely get nervous. I think I've always gotten nervous before games, little butterflies, and to me, I think it's a good thing. I wouldn't say I'm bugged out or wigged out by any means, but to have a couple butterflies has always been normal for me. Explain the sliding at the goal line. Yeah, that was a terrible slide. I'm just very glad they called that a touchdown. And it wasn't a touchdown. They called it a touchdown. No, Andrew, I think it is a touchdown. No, trust me. Once you slide, you're down. You know that. I'm aware of that. Okay. It's not a touchdown, but I thought they were going to take your head off. Yeah, that's part of it. I probably should have pitched it. Did your dad say anything to you after the game with something like that? No, he stayed away from from that topic of conversation.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting, but it's nice that you used the slide. The problem was that sliding there, and I thought that they were going to hit you. So, but look, you went to Stanford. I went to Dayton, so you're smarter than I am.
I doubt that.
Yeah, the Colts will make the playoffs if
we win enough games to get into the playoffs.
Well,
I think if we take it week by week and play good football.
Advice you would give to Matt Barkley, where you go into a season as the Heisman favorite, what would you say to him?
Yeah, I think realize it gets harder. It doesn't get easier. I think that may be a misconception that when you come back for a year that the game's that much easier. But don't think people will just lay down for you.
Well, congrats so far. Fun to watch, and good luck in the season opener.
I appreciate it, Dan. Thanks for having me on.
All right, Andrew. Andrew Luck. Next game is the Redskins at Washington, D.C., and then they open up against the Rams.